So it's the morning after getting back from BizX in Farnborough. I'm just here walking my dog Waffle. I've never really posted any videos like this online, but obviously since going to BizX, I just feel a little bit compelled to actually just post this. Let me sort of basically explain. So BizX is a business conference. Some of the biggest entrepreneurs around the world, such as Gary Vaynerchuk, Daniel Priestley, you got AI sort of experts like Priya Lakhani, and obviously Simon Squibb, who's another entrepreneur. I had an amazing opportunity to actually listen to these people, but also I met a couple and actually spoke to a few. The reason for the video is I was listening to Simon Squibb, and obviously some people, you might know who he is, obviously what he talks about people's dreams and obviously pushing them forwards, and I thought that that's what I was going for, to find out how to push my business and to make my staff and my customers experiences much better, and I'm always trying to improve. But obviously after listening to Simon, he quite surprised me on what his presentation was about. He sort of really focused on the educational system, that how much it isn't working for some people, and how a lot of people are missing opportunities, and it really sort of struck a chord with me. When I was trying to qualify, or should I say when I was younger, I could say I was fortunate, the fact that I thought that I knew what I wanted to do, and I wanted to be a dentist. At the time I was younger, I didn't think I was clever enough, so in my head I was trying to think about ways of, well, what can I do? And then what sort of come to mind was, I think I might be able to become a dental technician. I think I'm clever enough to do that. I wasn't particularly academic, I struggled, but I realised what I needed to do, and at the time I needed to get 5 GCSEs. So I worked hard. Unfortunately, I didn't get 5 GCSEs, the ones that I needed. I didn't get maths. So what I needed to do, I needed to go back to college, do some A-levels alongside alongside resitting my maths. Fortunately, I passed, and then during that process of trying to get my qualification in maths, I was applying for apprenticeships, because obviously you need to be able to get an apprenticeship to be able to go and get your qualification in college. And I got onto the path, and it was great, and I enjoyed it. I done well. Started to work with a lab. My dreams sort of kept on going forwards and trying to I wanted to improve. So I just quickly made the decision, after being there for 10 years, I wanted to set up my own business. And we're 15 years on, and I think it's going well. But because of obviously my business background is very limited, it's probably not grown as fast as probably what maybe other people think it should do in the 15 years. But now, to me, I feel as if it's time that it should be. But what made it made me want to sort of post this video and talk about is the fact that since being a business owner, I have to employ people. And what I found really difficult in the dental industry, specifically dental technology, is trying to find really good, talented technicians. And maybe not really good, but just dental technicians in general. I think everybody knows in the industry, it's almost becoming like a dying art. And it's almost, I feel it's like forgotten about, because the big thing that's talking about at the moment is how technology has taken over the industry, and and how much it can sort of replace technicians ineffectively, in some respect or another, not like totally. But over those 15 years, I've tried to make a conscious effort in trying to put back and to try and take sort of people on and get them qualified, send them to college, get them to be a technician, and get them to find what they want to do, and whether they want to stay with me or they want to grow and go and do more things. That was my sort of plan. Now, since doing that, I was really shocked at how difficult it actually is. One, to find people. You get plenty of people coming in, phoning and asking, you put an advert out and you speak to them, and then you ask them the questions. You know, have you got any GCSEs? You know, have you got your A levels? And they say no, or I've not got the ones that I need. And you have to turn them away. You know, you have to say to them, advise them, you know, you need to go back to college, get your qualifications, and then come back. Which to me, it was soul destroying, because I understand the educational system's important, but I also understand that for some people, whether you want to go down being a lawyer, you know, doctor, you know, all these architect, you need to follow this path. But I don't believe it's for everybody. And I think a lot of people are losing and missing opportunities, which, yeah, it really, really hurts, because I feel quite passionate about the industry. I'm a small lab. I didn't think I had much of a voice. And I was listening to a presentation by one of the presenters, and halfway through, this presenter was after Simon Squibb, and I couldn't settle. So I thought, right, I stood up, walked out the seminar room, and I thought, I'm going to see if I can find Simon. So unfortunately enough, he was there. I had a good chat with him, and explained the situation, and he basically just said, you've got to say something, you've got to stand up, you've got to push something, you've got to try and create some sort of community to push change, to try and get these type of people that you're talking about that are missing these opportunities into the profession, because I'm worried about the profession. I'm worried about getting these talented people through. You know, being a dental technician, it's an art. You know, it's craftsmanship. It's not a case of, you know, sitting there punching numbers. You know, it's art. You've got to, you know, it's creativity and all this aspect. And something that's really sort of resonated with me is what he was saying. He said, just be passionate about what you're doing and push it forwards. And he's right. Whether I'm the right person to do it, I've absolutely no idea. It's just the fact, the situation now it was in. It was Simon Squibb. He talks about dreams. You know, I felt it was the right person to talk to. So, you know, as a bit of an example to you as well, is I've got an apprentice at the moment. He goes to college, great, but he nearly didn't. And for the one reason was because he hasn't got qualifications. And you know, GCSE's A levels. Fortunately, he got through on time served because of his age, and he's worked in other labs over the years as a lab assistant. But as a lab assistant, it's not a career. It's not a path moving forwards. It's nothing's guaranteed. Fortunate enough, we got him on, and he's there. And he's such a talented little young guy. You know, he's an artist as well. His pictures are great, and then he can sort of relay all that skill into dental technology and doing his job. And I'm guaranteeing there's not just one guy. There'll be hundreds of men and women out there that have got all these skills and are missing out on job opportunities because of the educational system. And I believe personally that we shouldn't be looking for people who have got your guaranteed 4 or 5 GCSEs, that you've got your A level to be able to get to the foundation degree. I don't think that's right for us. I think we should be pushing to sort of make our profession more visible to the younger people, whether it's at schools, because I don't believe anybody goes to schools. I've never heard of it. I might be wrong. Please, somebody tell me that I am wrong. And someone is going around to schools, and somebody is trying to sort of entice people and let them know what we're about. Because I don't want to keep struggling trying to get staff. All I tend to sort of see is really good technicians moving from one business to the next, people poaching people. You know, yeah, it's part of business, but at the same time, it's not the only part of business. You have to invest in it. You have to sort of, you know, nurture people coming through and make them good and better than what you are, because we need them to create businesses, to create a team. And without them, it's just a merry-go-round of the same people, and things aren't going to move forwards. So yeah, I thought I'd just post this. It's the first time actually doing it. I was actually nervous about posting it and doing it, but I feel as if I'm glad I am. But please, somebody tell me if what I'm saying is wrong, and that there are other options for people, but just from my experience in Warrington and the surrounding areas, it's very difficult to find somebody, and it's evident that people are missing opportunities. So yeah, that's my little rant over. And I hope, comments from people. I want them. I want people to say, do you know what, Col, you're right, or Col, actually no, there's somebody somewhere else, they're doing it, but it's not nationwide. What can we do? What can we do to sort of take away the sort of the standards that the educational system think that we should have to be able to be a dental technician? Because they're wrong, and I know they're wrong because I'm a byproduct of being able to battle to try and get to where I wanted to get to. And all I can say is I can go off my experiences, and I know it's not just me that's been in that position. So yeah, send me a post and let me know what you think, and yeah, let's see what happens. And also I just want to say thanks to Simon Scribb as well, because I think without having that conversation with him and without him listening intently, and you could see the sort of anger on his face from what I was saying, that people are missing opportunities, it pushed me to do this. So thanks, Simon, I appreciate it. And also, while I've got the opportunity, if for ever chance that he does ever get to see this, will you help if I'm right in what I'm saying? Cheers, bye bye.